Hello guys, so I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to show you the army attack that I use in war usually. It's usually composed of electro and balloon to funnel in on the each side, one side, and I use 3 Pekka, 10 bowlers and 2 ice golems. I throw them in from one side and they kind of spread them out so that some of the troop goes the sideways, some goes in the center. It usually happens almost every single time. Even if the king goes outside, doesn't really matter, but the queen, gotta make sure the queen drops first. So the way I do it is that I do it really quickly, and I drop queen at the last after dropping a lot of the troops, and the witches at the last. So it's all about deployment. If you drop them a little late, respective to the other troops, they will go inside instead of going sideways. If you keep that in mind and drop everything quickly, it's a really fast attack, and all you gotta do after that is just drop spells. As you can see, one of the ice column got frozen, got stuck on the very first wall, but it doesn't really affect the attack very much because most of my army is going inside. So you don't really have to be skeptic about like you gotta put every single troop inside. It also has its disadvantages because every single defense from the outside, from the around, will focus on each and every single troop at a time. So if there are some troops on the outside, they will probably distract, and your army will be able to attack through the center quite nicely. So here I just dropped rage and heal spell, and then as the clan castle came out, I dropped the poison and then froze them, and then I ward an ability and kept raging and then jump spell, and then it's just about a cleanup. At this attack, it didn't really go as I thought because the ice golem for some reason didn't come inside, which it should have, but overall it was a really nice 3-star. Now moving on to the next attack. So in this attack, this is a very proper Town Hall 11, except the walls, everything is maxed out. So I did the same thing from the bottom side. I dropped a wizard and then I dropped a electro dragon. I didn't drop any the balloon for the mines because I kind of guessed there won't be any mines there. That's just a hunch, you can say. I dropped a minion on this side to take down this army camp, and then I dropped the Pekka. So I dropped the Pekka and Ice Golem in this combination. I dropped 3 Pekka at 3 different spots, and then I dropped Ice Golems in between them. I don't know why I do that every single time, but it's close to the clan castle. So I froze them up, everything frozen, poison on them. Water's ability will be waken up pretty soon now. The thing I like about Town Hall 11 is that it's been really buffed up. The attack has been really buffed. Army camp has been increased, so attacking at Town Hall 11 respective to before the Town Hall 12 came was really hard. So these kind of troops, I dropped the freeze on the eagle, archer tower, cannon and mortar, froze them all. So it's a really quality freeze there, and then bowlers and witches came and take them all out. So the Pekka on the bottom side working, and the queen with the jump spell goes away. I'm gonna drop my wizards on these barracks to take them down so that the queen don't go upside. If there's any chance, even though the queen won't go, it will jump the spell and then take down the archer tower. Then the skeletons will distract the single target inferno for a while. Pekka and queen's ability is still there, so I'm gonna holding it in for the queen to take down a couple of buildings. As soon as it locks to the queen, it doesn't, so one air sweeper, so I popped the queen's ability. This wizard tower won't do much against my queen, and I still got Pekka, and it will break the wall. Pretty easy to break the wall, and an easy 3-star. So that's gonna be the wrap of this video. If you like sharing me these kind of attacks, comment, like, share and subscribe. See you guys there. Signing off.